Hello dear aspirants and welcome to EduTap. So guys, as far as I know कि NPS की notification already आ चुकी हैं and this year they have changed the syllabus a lot. तो इस सेशन में हम NPS अपने ग्रेड ए और ग्रेड बी 2025 की जो नोटिफिकेशन आई है और उसमें डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश का जो पार्ट है उसके बारे में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. So guys, don't forget to like the session and if you're here for the first time, do subscribe to the channel as well. चलो guys, so the agenda for this video is first we'll discuss the overview. I'll provide you the overview of the exam. कैसा एग्जाम होने वाला है, क्या अब की बार उन्होंने नोटिफिकेशन में दिया है. देन व्हाट इज द चेंज सिलेबस एंड व्हाट इज द पैटर्न ऑफ द एग्जाम दिस ईयर. देन डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश में आपको जो हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं 3 क्वेश्चंस ऐसे प्रेसी और रीडिंग कॉम्प्रीहेंशन के बारे में थोड़ी सी इंसाइट्स आपको बताऊंगा एंड देन आई विल प्रोवाइड यू सम इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स दैट यू कैन स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर. तो डोंट मिस आउट द वीडियो और डू वॉच इट टिल द एंड गाइज. और अगर आप इस बार के नोटिफिकेशन देखो तो उन्होंने बहुत कम टाइम दिया है. देर इज़ वेरी लिटिल टाइम दिस ईयर. द एग्जाम इज ऑन 25th of February next month. So you almost just even have maybe 4 or 5 weeks to prepare for the exam. So the notification द ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 16th, मतलब जो परसों से शुरू हो चुका है एंड इट विल बी ओपन टिल 5th of February. ठीक है. एंड योर कॉल लेटर विल बी इंटीमेटेड टू यू थ्रू ईमेल एंड SMS. तो देर विल बी 3 phases इन द एग्जाम गाइज. phase 1, phase 2 एंड देन देर विल बी इंटरव्यू फेज इन द एग्जाम एज वेल. तो अब की बार उसने phase 1 के साथ साथ phase 2 का एग्जाम भी डाल दिया है विच इज़ गोइंग टू बी ऑन द सेम डे. तो गाइज 25 तारीख को आपका दोनों एग्जाम होंगे. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट्स लुक एट द सिलेबस ऑफ योर एग्जाम कि क्या सिलेबस है और हमें कैसे प्रिपेयर करना है इस एग्जाम के लिए. नाउ गाइज अगर मैं phase 1 की बात करता हूँ, ये आपकी नोटिफिकेशन जो एक्चुअल नोटिफिकेशन है उसी में से मैंने स्क्रीनशॉट लिया गई. तो द एग्जाम विल बी ऑनलाइन एंड द टोटल मार्क्स विल बी 120 मार्क्स. तो आपका पेपर 1 जो जनरल स्ट्रीम का जो पेपर है उसमें आपको देर विल बी मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन जनरल अवेयरनेस जिसमें आपका इंक्लूडिंग फाइनेंशियल सेक्टर रिलेटेड टू इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज का आपका पेपर होगा, क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड का आपका पेपर होगा और रीजनिंग एबिलिटी एंड एनालिटिकल स्किल्स का, कॉमर्स का, अकाउंटेंसी के, इस पे बेस्ड आपको क्वेश्चंस आएंगे गाइस. अब इसका ब्रेकअप क्या है, आई थिंक आपने नोटिफिकेशन देख ही लिया होगा जो हमने आपको अभी यूट्यूब पे आपको सेशन लाए थे हम कल आपके लिए. इंग्लिश, रीजनिंग, इन सब में क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड ये आपके 25 मार्क्स के रहेंगे जनरल अवेयरनेस और 20 मार्क्स का आपका पेपर रहेगा फाइनेंस और मैनेजमेंट पे. ठीक है. तो ये आपका टोटल 120 क्वेश्चंस बनेंगे. ये आपका phase 1 का था. व्हाट आई वांटेड टू इंसिस्ट ऑन इज कि phase 1 में, पेपर 1 में भी आपको इंग्लिश आने वाला है. और अब चलते हैं इस phase 2 एग्जाम की तरफ. अब दिस इज व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट इन दिस वीडियो. नाउ दिस अगेन इज एन ऑनलाइन पेपर जो सेम डे पे होगा गाइज. याद रखना ये भी 25th February को ही होगा. इसके लिए कोई अलग डेट नहीं होने वाली है. सो phase 1 एंड phase 2 बोथ द एग्जामिनेशंस विल बी कंडक्टेड ऑन द सेम डे. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे आपको 2 पेपर होंगे गाइज और बोथ द पेपर्स विल बी फॉर 100 मार्क्स ईच. जो आपको ऑल स्ट्रीम्स के लिए है, जो इंग्लिश और जनरल स्टडीज के ऊपर बेस्ड है, उसकी वेटेज है 100 मार्क्स एंड द ड्यूरेशन इज 60 मिनट्स. तो आपका जो phase 1 का पेपर है वो 90 मिनट्स का होने वाला है, पहले 1.5 घंटे का. फिर उसके बाद आपका phase 2 में जो एक पेपर होगा, पेपर 1, दैट वुड बी बेस्ड ऑन इंग्लिश एंड जनरल स्टडीज, तो वो 60 मार्क्स का है. और जो पेपर 2 है आपका वो 40 मिनट्स का है. ये आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप पेपर है गाइज. तो दिस डिस्क्रिप्ट इंग्लिश पेपर इज अ डिस्क्रिप्टिव पेपर where you will be supposed to write your answers there, and this is your objective paper जिसमें आपको multiple choice questions आएंगे. So the total weightage is 140 marks. अब guys 100 marks इसके, अब इसकी weightage 50% है और इसके भी 100 marks हैं जिसके लिए आपको 40 minutes मिलने वाली हैं. So total the weightage for these 2 exams is 200 marks. तो 100 मार्क्स आपका पेपर 1 इंग्लिश का और 100 मार्क्स का ही पेपर आपका पेपर 2 जो मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस होंगे जिसमें कॉमर्स, अकाउंटेंसी, मैनेजमेंट, फाइनेंस, डेटा एनालिटिक्स, स्टैटिस्टिक्स, कंपनीज एक्ट, इंडियन ट्रस्ट एक्ट, इकोनॉमिक्स एंड पेंशन सेक्टर के ऊपर आपको क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे. बट ये मल्टीपल चॉइस होंगे गाइस. तो इसमें आपको सिर्फ 40 मिनट्स मिलेंगे जबकि इंग्लिश में आपको 60 मिनट्स मिलने वाले हैं. सो दिस इज द सिलेबस फॉर दिस एग्जाम दिस ईयर. और अब की बार उसने ये सारा बदल के रख दिया है. पहले NPS में phase 2 एग्जाम नहीं होता था, लेकिन अब इसमें phase 2 एग्जाम भी कंडक्ट होने वाला है. ना जो उन्होंने जनरल स्टडीज़ के लिए, अगर आप यहाँ देखोगे तो उसने इंग्लिश एंड जनरल स्टडीज़ का डिस्क्रिप्टिव टेस्ट बोला है, और उसने ना उसी नोटिफिकेशन में आपको सिलेबस दिया है जनरल स्टडीज़ का। तो इन्हीं टॉपिक्स को आपको सबसे पहले प्रिपेयर करना शुरू करना है गाइस। इकोनॉमिक एंड सोशल डेवलपमेंट, इंडियन इकोनॉमी विच इंक्लूड्स रीसेंट ट्रेंड्स, फिस्कल एंड मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी, बैंकिंग एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट, डेटा एंड डिजिटल इकोनॉमी इंक्लूडिंग साइबर सिक्योरिटी एंड डिजिटल लिटरेसी, innovation in India pertaining to startups and entrepreneurship, technology including advancements in AI, space technology and biotechnology, sustainable development goals and global initiatives, emerging global challenges including energy security, water scarcity, urbanization, general issues on environment, biodiversity and climate change, ethical issues in governance and public administration, international relations IR, जिसमें India's foreign policy, bilateral and multilateral relations, and social justice, which includes welfare schemes, inclusive development and rights movement. So ये 10 टॉपिक उन्होंने हमें दिए हैं। मतलब इन ब्रांचेस पे तो आपको अच्छे से रिसर्च और अच्छे से पढ़ के जाना ही जाना है। अब आप कैसे कर सकते हो गाइस ये रिसर्च? आप अगर जो इस वीडियो के नीचे आप बैनर देख रहे हो, फुटर देख रहे हो, आपको यहाँ पे इस वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में अगर आप जाओगे तो हमारे कोर्स का आपको लिंक मिल जाएगा। उस कोर्स में आपको ये सारे एलिमेंट्स हैं जो हमने कवर किए हैं गाइस, फेज़ 1 के लिए भी और फेज़ 2 के लिए भी। फेज़ 2 में आपका पेपर 1 और पेपर 2 दोनों आपके कवर्ड है यहाँ पे। सो दिस ऑल यू विल फाइंड इन द फर्दर मटेरियल in the course that we are launching now. So the link for this course is given in the description of the video. Go check out the link and get benefited from it. चलो गाइज, अब मैं एक ओवरव्यू देता हूँ कि इंग्लिश सेक्शन में क्या आने वाला है। अब नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट पेपर 1 ऑफ योर फेज 2। तो फेज 2 का जो आपका पेपर 1 है डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश पे, नाउ दिस कंप्राइजेस ऑफ 3 टॉपिक्स, एसे राइटिंग, प्रेसी राइटिंग एंड रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन। दैट्स व्हाट वी आर अज्यूमिंग गाइज कि पहली बार ये पेपर हो रहा है और 60 मिनट्स में 100 मार्क्स का पेपर है। तो दीज आर द 3 क्वेश्चंस दैट वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग, and we have to understand it has equal weightage as that of the other section in phase 2 exam. So you need to understand that the better you perform in this section, the better your written score will be. अब आपका जो ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप पेपर है फेज 2 में, उसका भी 100 मार्क्स वेटेज है और इसकी भी 100 मार्क्स वेटेज है, याद रखना गाइस। तो आप इसमें जितना अच्छा स्कोर करोगे उतना ही आपका रिटर्न स्कोर होगा, और आपकी फाइनल सिलेक्शन में 50% वेटेज है आपके फेज 2 के एग्जाम की। 50% आपका इंटरव्यू का स्कोर है और 50% आपके फेज 2 एग्जाम की वेटेज है। तो समझना गाइज, दिस इज नॉट जस्ट अ मतलब ये सिलेक्शन का वो पेपर नहीं है कि जो आपने बस क्वालिफाई कर लिया और सिलेक्शन पे कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं है। इसका क्वालिफाइंग पे भी इम्पैक्ट है और इसका सिलेक्शन पे भी इम्पैक्ट है। नाउ दिस इन टर्न विल इंक्रीज योर ओवरऑल स्कोर इन द एग्जाम व्हेन इंटरव्यू स्कोर विल बी एडेड टू द फाइनल स्कोर। तो 50% वेटेज इज फॉर योर फेज 2 स्कोर जो आप फेज 2 में स्कोर करोगे, एंड 50% वेटेज इज फॉर योर इंटरव्यू जो आप इंटरव्यू में स्कोर करोगे, और इन दोनों स्कोर को ऐड करके फाइनल सिलेक्शन की लिस्ट बनने वाली है। सो दिस इज अ वेरी क्रूशियल एलिमेंट फॉर योर सिलेक्शन, सो यू नीड टू रिमेंबर दैट। तो डिस्क्रिप्टिव इंग्लिश को बैक बर्नर पे रख के मत चलना। डोंट वेट फॉर anything else, just start preparing for it from today onwards, क्योंकि आपके पास सिर्फ 4 to 5 weeks हैं इसको प्रिपेयर करने के लिए। Now, as I told you, what would be the breakup of your questions in the exam? Now, essay writing would be worth 40 marks, pressy writing would be worth 30 marks, and reading comprehension would be worth again 30 marks. So that makes it total 100 marks. So that would be expected cutoff for your exam this year, because this is being conducted for the first time. So this will be the expected breakup of your questions and the weightage. So these 3 questions would be asked in the exam. That's what we are expecting. And for worth 100 marks, we'll be looking at 40 marks for essay, 30 marks for pressy, and 30 marks for your comprehension. Now guys, what would be the word limit? Now next question that comes to your mind, sir, how much would we need to write in the answers, right? So for essay writing, the word limit can range between 250 to 300 words. It could be between 200 to 300, give or take, right? So you have to be prepared for a good a good word limit that you should practice for is 250. 250 to 270 words is a good limit. Even if the word limit is 300, you'll be able to manage in the exam. Even if it is 250 or 200, you'll still be able to write enough. So guys, what you need to practice is the ideal word limit is 250 to 270 words. That is what you should practice when you are practicing, or when you are when you are writing your essays on your own. Now for pressy writing, the the word limit would be expectedly 120 words, because the passage given to you would be around 400 words long, and you would be asked to bring it down to 120 words. So now you cannot exceed the word limit. So when you're practicing, make sure that you practice for 120 words itself. Count your average number of words that you are writing in a sentence, and then multiply that by the number of sentences that you calculate. For example, if you write, let's say 12 words on an average for every sentence, so that means you would be writing around 9 to 10 sentences to make your précis. So calculate it this way, and then start framing your précis. Now for reading comprehension, expectedly you will be given a reading comprehension passage, and there will be 5 questions on those based on that passage, and you will be given space to write your answers. Now, how much do you need to write? 50 to 60 words is, see guys, if there are 5 questions for 30 marks, that means every question is worth 6 marks. So there is a general formula that you have to write 10 words for 1 mark. So for 1 mark, if you write 10 words, so that means if you are writing 5 questions worth 6 marks each, so you should be writing 50 to at least 50 words, but 50 to 60 words for every answer. You also need to complete your answers within 1 hour. So that is, so in total you will be writing 250 and 370 plus somewhat around 250 words. So that makes it around 620, 650 give or take. So you should be in a habit of writing 600 to 700 words within 1 hour, and that is what you need to target now. Right now, what would be the evaluation criteria? That is the next question that comes to your mind, sir. How would our answers be? On what basis, on what parameters would our answers be evaluated? So the evaluation criteria is, first of all, your articulation, how well you articulate your answers, how well presented and well prepared they are. Second is your drafting skills. Are you able to complete all the answers in time? Are you able to follow the structure? Language and vocabulary will play very important role. Good vocabulary obviously will fetch better marks, and your language skills will definitely come into play there, because you'd be required to express your answers on your own. The structure of your answers, how to frame a précis, can we write bullet points in an essay or not? So all these points will make make an impression on the evaluator, and they will come into play when you will be scored. Your grammatical conciseness, very important point, because your answers will definitely be evaluated on the basis of your grammatical structure of your answers. So make sure that your grammar is up to the mark, and marks will be deducted for any typo, any grammatical error, or any punctuation error that you make in the exam. So every spelling error will be will be critical there. Every grammatical error will be critical there. So make sure you brush up on your grammar, and make sure when you are writing you do not make grammatical mistakes as say. Right now, what are the key target areas for this exam? Your grammatical accuracy, brush up on your grammar, because it takes a little time. Second is your error-free articulation. Make sure you do not make any typos, any punctuation errors. Punctuation will also be critical here, guys. Punctuation will also be treated as mistakes. So make sure that you use your commas, colon, semicolon, inverted commas, full stops, capitals, so abbreviation. So make sure that you do them well. Right. Third is your good vocabulary and backup thesis. Guys, use good punchy words, punchy phrases to present your thesis, and your thesis should be well researched, guys. When you are writing your essays, make sure that you include statistics, data, facts in your answers. And last but not the least, your drafting skills. How well practiced you are, how well versed you are when you are writing an essay. When you are given a topic, do you take the holistic approach, or do you take a skewed, or do you take a very minute approach when you are writing your answers? That will also come into play. So drafting skills should also be up to the mark, and we have taught all this in our course, so you can join us in our course. The link is given in the description of the video, so go check out the link and you can start preparing from today onwards. So we'll be preparing you for both the sections, phase 1 as well as phase 2. Right now, let's talk about what should you do when you're writing your essay. Make sure, guys, you divide your essay into certain paragraphs. So these are the minimum paragraphs that you need to make. First, you need to start with the background of the topic. Start with introduction. How do you convince the evaluator that you know about the topic, you know about the background of the topic. So you do that in the introduction part. Then you connect it with the main theme of the essay. Then you start with the body part. You give one paragraph what we will be discussing in this essay. Then you start with your social dimension, that what impact the topic has on the social fabric of the country, social society of the country. The next paragraph should be about economic impacts of the issue. What would be the impact on the people, on the economy, on the growth, on the GDP? So that should be mentioned in numbers. Then what do I mean by political measures? So what steps and measures have been taken by the government in this regard? And then uh, again, after that, you can mention some challenges with viable solutions, and then you can give a way forward in the conclusion. So ICEP-C. So this ICEP-C is a very 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 holistic approach or a very holistic structure to write your essays. So if you don't have a structure as of now, you can start following this. ICEP-C stands for introduction, social, economic, political. C is conclusion, right? So start following this structure in your essays and make sure that you practice enough essays before the exam. Now, if we talk about précis writing, guys, now précis is a clear, compact, condensed brief of a passage by exclusion of unimportant text and filtration of key points in writers. That means in your own words. So you would be required, you're not supposed to copy and paste sentences or parts of sentences from the passage. What you're supposed to do is read the passage, comprehend it thoroughly, and take out the important points and then reframe those points in an organic manner in your own words. So it should not be replication of the passage. It should be a new implied version of the passage in a short condensed way in the limited word limit that is given to you. See guys, précis writing is regarded as a very important kind of composition because it develops one's capacity to discriminate between the essential and the non-essential. So what you need to do is plan your original passage. See how many paragraphs are there. Then plan that, okay, if there are 7 paragraphs, if I take one sentence from one key point from every paragraph, and if I add 2 more sentences, that means I'll be writing 10 sentences, and I think in 9-10 sentences, my précis should be done. So you have to plan your passage, plan your précis accordingly. Keep only the abstract of the passage. That means what does the author imply by the passage, that should be kept in your précis in your own words. Now, selection of the most important phrases and sentences is very important because that is how you'll be able to understand these are the key points. So when you're reading, make sure that you note down the key points from every paragraph, and then when you have compiled all those key points, then form a chain of facts and connect to make an organic whole. Make it like a short story. Use conjunctions to it's so that it seems like it's connected with each. All the sentences are connected to each other, right? So that is what needs to be done when you are writing a précis. Now in reading comprehension, now what is the psychology behind reading comprehension, guys? Reading comprehension is the perception, making sense of, and comprehension of written matters. In more clear words, it is to cognize in all respects the information, feelings, and the thoughts that are desired to be transmitted as they are. So you have to read the passage and you have to understand the information that is supposed to be transmitted to you as it is, without having caused any misunderstanding in its course. Because reading comprehension requires effective utilization of cognitive structure. Now, cognitive hypotheses focus more on perceptive skills, your memory, and your strategies. That means analytical skills required to perform your mental operations. In simple terms, how well you perceive the question, then you look at the answer, how well you remember what you read, and how well you analyze and represent it in your own words. So what needs to be taken care of when you are writing your answers in reading comprehension? To be able to read between the lines and infer what is what is not even explicitly mentioned, and to be able to get to the point and to be able to present it in your own words. Then to infer and collate information that is given in the passage, only the crucial information, the key points. To be original in your articulation, so you collate all the information and then you elaborate it in your own words, in your original articulation, and to be able to elaborate those 5 questions within the stipulated time. So time is also a challenge here, guys. So we need to be well practiced, and we should start practicing from today onwards. Now guys, in our course we have also provided you 5 full-length mock tests for descriptive English, where you will be given exact simulation of your exam. There will be interface exactly similar to your exam, and you will be taking the test in 60 minutes, and you will be writing all the 3 answers. So that is another benefit of the course that we have launched for you. The link for our course is given in the description of the video, so go check out that link and get benefited from it. Now guys, in the end, I would like to give you some tentative essay topics based on the on the syllabus that is mentioned by NPS in its handout. So, topics related to economy, the role of technology in shaping India's economic landscape, sustainable development goals, Indian agriculture sector, emerging industries and startup ecosystem, infrastructure development and its impact on India's economic growth, trade policies and international relations, India's economic outlook, employment trends and job market dynamics, financial inclusion, banking reforms, the progress towards future goals, environmental sustainability and green initiatives, urbanization and smart cities, transforming India's economic landscape. So these are the topics related to economy. Then some social issues like gender equality, youth empowerment, mental health awareness, education equity, urbanization challenges, community development initiatives, racial and ethnic discrimination, like promoting diversity and inclusion, that is mentioned in your syllabus as well. Eradicating poverty, human rights advocacy for all, and environmental justice. So these are some topics related to social issues for this year. Now let's talk about science and technology, the impact of AI on society and industry, advancement in quantum computing, bioengineering breakthroughs, space exploration, ethical consideration in genome editing, rise of 6G technology, augmented reality and virtual reality, renewable energy innovations, cybersecurity challenges in the era of IoT, Internet of Things and interconnected devices, and emerging trends in biotechnology. So these are some topics related to science and technology. Now, some related topics to your government schemes and initiatives. Impact of Digital India Initiative, Women Empowerment Programs, Skill India Mission, Healthcare Initiatives, Rural Development Schemes, Clean India Campaign, Financial Inclusion Programs, Smart City Missions, Environmental Conservation Efforts, and Social Welfare Schemes. So these topics can be addressed in government schemes and initiatives. Now, what about current affairs? Now, global migration trend, very important topic, challenges and opportunities for nations worldwide, technological advancements in and privacy concerns, balancing innovation with data protection, the future of automation, the future of work automation, gig economy, and evolution of employment, social media and democracy, combating disinformation and ensuring civic engagement, healthcare inequality, another important topic that can be asked on the basis of current affairs. And last, guys, some topics based on management, strategic management in the digital age. Now, leadership styles and their impact on organization performance, effective change management, corporate social responsibility, CSR, very important topic, and supply chain management. Now, guys, I've given you 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 topics to prepare for. So guys, if you're able to target these 50 topics in the next 5 weeks, I think that would be more than enough to prepare for this exam. Now do also look at the into the verticals that I shared with you earlier in this video, and do prepare on those lines as well. So if I've missed anything, do make sure that you follow that up as well. Right. So guys, that was it about descriptive English. What is the, what is the change, what is the new pattern that is introduced this year, and what can you do to prepare for this exam. Now, if you're looking for some sources to prepare, now further material that we have provided you in the course is well curated, and it is definitely specific to the topics that are mentioned in the syllabus. So you can use that. Now, for your editorial reading, you can use the Hindu or the Economic Times. For economic and social issues, PBS and Live Mint for your government initiatives, online articles, and Economic Times or Business Standard for your financial topics. And use Wikipedia and Google to do your research. And last but not the least, guys, use artificial intelligence as well. Guys, artificial intelligence is again very important tool for for aspirants like you. So use AI chatbots, OpenAI, ChatGPT to prepare for your answers. So that will guide you when you are preparing on your own, right? So that was it for this session, guys. I hope I was able to guide you in the right direction. And if you need any further help, guys, you can get in touch with us on this number, which is 8146207241. Or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutab.co.in, right? And we'll be more than happy to help you out. And if you want to check out our course, the link is, I'm telling you again, the link is given in the description of the video, guys. Go check out the offerings and you will see every component of your exam has been covered in our course. So I wish you all the success in your endeavors ahead, guys. Keep on working hard, keep on giving your best, and I'm sure you will do very well in the long run. So thank you once again, and happy learning to all of you.